McTavish. Steve Larmer up the left side. Tees up a long shot. It didn't get through Richardson. Now Lowe. But a big hit from Larmer behind the net. Scott Thornton into the Edmonton lineup for the first time in the series. Shot it behind the Hawk net. Here's Graham bumped in the corner, but he held the puck. Gave it to Chelio. Oh, Graham really got a rough ride behind the goal as Thornton crushed him.
Thornton gets Graham and just nails him. Jeremy Roenick got hit after he let the shot go. Got whacked on the power play. He's in the slot, gets a shot away, and got high stick right in the face. And Van Hellemond never made the call. Van Hellemond letting them play. Graham on Murphy. Mateau on Nichols. A good clean hit. Nichols gets up, takes exception to the hit, and gives him a cross check right in the back. And it was let go. But Bill Ranford keeping the Oilers in this one. He's made half a dozen excellent saves in the first 7 minutes.
And Bernie Nichols has no more use for that stick. Jelena pokes it in behind the net. Russell is on it, looking for Roenick. Richardson coming around him. Roenick fought off the hit, but failed to clear it. Now Kravchuk does. Gave it back to Smith. Steve Smith to the Oiler line, trying to move up the slot. He did. He shoots, and the save. Rebound Brown. He scores. Rob Brown gathered in the loose change and buried it after a coast-to-coast effort from Steve Smith, and the Hawks lead 1-0.
Bernie Nichols was tied up by Chris Chelios. Chelios tried to sneak the puck from behind him, and then Hudson gets the stick up, and a cross-checking penalty on Mike Hudson.
Now here's a lead that's going to be a two-line pass if Nichols touches it. He got a bump from behind from Smith. He knew it was coming, and Smith is the man who wound up on the deck, and a big smile from Smitty looking up at Nichols. I think he was surprised that Nichols was so braced for the hit.
Ryan Marchment didn't play in the first period, but he's a tough individual. He takes a run at Nichols in the neutral zone. A clean hit, but Bernie Nichols elbowed him right in the face, broke a tooth, and cut his lip, and it's going to be a 5-minute penalty. Originally, Van Hellemond wasn't going to make the call, but he talked it over with Collins and Brossiker, and then they called Marchment back, and Bernie Nichols still sitting there in amazement. So it'll be a 5-minute penalty and a game misconduct on Bernie Nichols. Nichols with the puck, and he just nails Marchment right in the face, punched him with the butt end of the stick, and that's a 5-minute penalty, and that's the way it should be called.
Shooting it in. Lowe got a big hit from Roenick, but Richardson poked it to the near side. It's held in there by Smith to the corner. He got help from Sutter, then Smith was knocked down. Richardson has lost his stick. Here's the puck gathered in by the Oilers, and they come 3-on-2, but then Richardson doesn't have a stick. Taking it over the line. Center one, McKay picked off by Larmer. Ahead the other way. Here's Noonan 2-on-0 with Kravchuk. Noonan cuts in, shoots. Tried for the top corner and missed it. Ryan Noonan keeping it in to Chelios. And he got a high stick. That's going to be a penalty on McIver. And the Hawks are going to have a two-man advantage, and Chelios, cross-check right in the face, is in agony on the ice. And Mike Gatzke is out there in a big hurry.
Well, Richardson and Lowe got away with penalties. They're furious. The others are fighting it, and they're losing control. And McIver cross-checks Chelios, and Chelios is still down. This is a deliberate cross-check. That's a 5-minute penalty as well. Whether they'll call it or not, I doubt it, with already a 5-minute measure on Nichols, but that's the Oilers losing control here. That was a cross-check right in the face, and Chelios is still down.
And that, I agree with you 100%. If this sort of crap is going to get taken out of the game, you can't let the game situation dictate how you're going to call the penalties. Andy Van Hellemond is the most respected official in the league and deserves that distinction. But here, because the Oilers are losing in the series and losing in the game, and they've already got a 5-minute penalty on the board, it appears that that's the reason that it's only a minor, and that was as vicious as anything you're going to see.
Lowe just tackles Roenick. Kevin Lowe. And then Richardson elbows Smith after losing his stick. So the Oilers losing their composure Blackhawks now with a 2-man advantage.
Two-man advantage for Chicago with a 1-0 lead. Here's the draw. Larmer off the sideboards. Hangs on to it. Put it to Kravchuk in the deep slot. Near circle to Roenick. Tees it up. Shoots. He scores! Now Steve Smith. Then Brent Sutter on his way. Nice feed ahead to Rob Brown, who center one tip. They score! What a play by Noonan! Brian Noonan with a perfect pass to Rob Brown, who threw it back to him, and he tipped it in. 3-0 Chicago. Elio's able to cut him off nicely and take it away. And his pass didn't click. Now Graham does get to it, leaving for Kravchuk. Center tip. They score! A diving deflection by Mike Hudson. Slow to get up in the Hawk zone, but here's a breakaway for Noonan. He shoots. He scores! Shellin into the Chicago zone, dropped it to the late-coming Buchberger, who shoots. He scores! Kelly Buchberger, a rich shot from the face-off dot up over the shoulder of Belfour, and it's 5-1 Blackhawks.
Belfour makes a good save on the shot that was redirected. Had the puck frozen and in the crease. Buchberger goes in the crease and hacks viciously at him to try and keep it alive. McTavish's shot redirected. Belfour makes a save and a vicious two-hander by Buchberger. Well, the Oilers taking some bad penalties in this game.
Belfour has had a word with Mike Gatzke and will need no further assistance, but Buchberger coming from left field with a two-handed slash. Sutter shooting it in, hoping for Graham. Kicks it in behind the goal, then was hammered by Richardson. He gets there, Hudson over the line, looks for Lemieux, centered one. Lemieux tied up nicely by Manson. That got hammered into the corner. Manson's going to get a penalty. And as the Oilers control the whistle sound.
Dave Manson gets a boarding penalty, and Lemieux goes into the corner. Manson grabs him and then just nails him. Gloves, elbows into the face and glass. And Lemieux takes the hit. Manson gets the penalty for boarding at 9:57.
The corner, the clock winds down, and the Chicago Blackhawks clear it. They are going to set an NHL record. No team has ever won 11 straight playoff games until now. And the Blackhawks will make their first appearance in the Stanley Cup Finals in 19 years. Ted Green congratulating Mike Keenan as the players on either team surround their goaltenders, offering congratulations. A happy group of Hawks around Ed Belfour. They will await the Wales champion as the Edmonton Oilers now begin to ceremonial handshakes. As the players, after fighting tooth and nail for the last 4 games, now will greet one another. And the Oilers, a classy group of individuals, and I don't imagine there'll be very much ill will, even though the play on the ice tonight in particular could have led to some problems. The Oilers really shooting themselves in the foot with getting carried away with some stick work. Really hurt themselves in the penalty department. But now, after it's all said and done, Steve Smith getting congratulations from many of the players that he sweat and bled with. As the handshakes continue. 10 playoff goals for Jeremy Roenick, including one tonight. He is on the verge of a Blackhawk record if he can get a couple of more in the finals. A 3-time winner of the Stanley Cup, Steve Smith, will have another crack here as a member of the Chicago organization. And let's go down to the ice where Ron McLean is standing by with some live interviews.
Thank you, fellas. Try to get a smile out of you. Mike's not been easy. Well, I shouldn't say that. Through the mornings, you've been great, but I know tonight you must have been feeling a lot of pressure as the team built this huge lead and knowing what was at stake.
Well, certainly the part that you're worried about is injury at this point, but we played through some tough situations, a little bit of frustration, but to be expected. They're a crowd organization. That's a tough situation for them, so we understood that and worked through it.
What are you most pleased about in going through Detroit and Edmonton the way you've done?
Well, obviously, as a coach, I've been really pleased with the commitment our players have made to defense in particular, but overall commitment to excellence. I thought we played great defensive hockey and waited patiently for our opportunities offensively, and it's paid off.
Congratulations. Good luck in the final.
Thanks very much.
Dirk Graham. Dirk, could you come here? Team captain of the Hawks, and Steve Larmer's right here. Steve, I'll just get a quick reaction from you. Your feelings?
I'm totally excited. This is wonderful. This team worked extremely hard and has throughout the whole playoffs, and we have the opportunity now to play for the Stanley Cup, and that's all we wanted when it started.
Congratulations and good luck. Chris Chelios, thanks for waiting by. Here you are doing another interview with a sore lip. Well done. What do you think about this?
Edmonton's a team with a lot of tradition. I think we should be proud of ourselves the way we handled them. We give them a lot of credit. They didn't quit. We're just happy to advance on to the finals now.
Tell me about your defensive partner, Steve Smith. I don't know if we've lost him or not, but here's a guy that came into the building. How has he been, and how did you deal with that? We spoke to him in the second intermission.
Well, he reacted very well. I look back, and I think if I'd had to play a semifinal game in Montreal, I'd be nervous as heck. But Steve handled it great. He really composed out there. And, what can you say? It's great to play with.
Congratulations. Good luck in the Stanley Cup final. Jeremy Roenick, how about a word?
Well, we feel fantastic right now. We worked really hard this playoff so far. We're on a great roll, and we have to make sure that we stay respectful now. We have a lot of work to be done. We can take these next couple days to sit back and be glad of what we've done, but Pittsburgh's going to be really hard. We've got to be ready to go.
Your 10th goal was one of many that helped you get this far, 11 straight wins. Congratulations, Jeremy.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.